Before God can use you in a battle, he has to strip you down to bare wood. I got those words from one of my favorite movies, Million Dollar Baby. No, not the hit single Million Dollar Baby. I'm talking about the Clint Eastwood hit film, Million Dollar Baby, starring Hilary Swank. The other day, I had a really good friend of mine come to me crying about how their life wasn't what they wanted it to be. How no matter how much praying, no matter how much fasting, no matter how much self-sacrifice that they've done, they've seemed to gone in a big old circle, finding themselves back in the same place, back to square one, if you will. And I always want to come from the point of empathy. So I'm like, well, what are you doing? What's your life look like? What does your prayer life look like? This, that, and third. And I'm getting the same cliche answers, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm doing, all the Christianese things. Great. And as I'm shaking my head in attentiveness, I'm praying to God and I'm asking God, what is wrong in this person's situations if they're doing everything right? Come to find out that there's a lot wrong. But the main thing is that God is pruning them, and pruning hurts. This scene right here from Million Dollar Baby says it all.
To make a fighter, you gotta strip them down to bare wood. You can't just tell them to forget everything you know. You gotta make them forget it in their bones.
If you want to do anything for God, if you want to be in the fight, if you want to be a soldier, if you want to be a fighter, then you have to commit to the pruning process. You have to let God strip you down to bare wood. And I'm only saying what God's brought me through personally. He had to strip me of my ambition. He had to strip me of my false doctrine. He had to strip away the lies that I had learned and built up, the strongholds in my head. All of that stuff's gotta go so that God can start preparing you for the purpose. There's a verse that goes, I am the vine and you are the branches. Apart from me, you can bear no fruit. And it goes on to say that God prunes who he loves. And pruning is cutting away of a plant, cutting away of certain parts of the plant that are keeping it from growing to its potential so that it can bear fruit and grow stronger. That's what God wants to do with you. But you gotta commit and submit to the pruning process. And unfortunately, it's gonna hurt most times. And it's not gonna look like what you thought it would. For some people, it might look like homelessness. For some people, it might look like losing everything or something that they've built over years or whatever amount of time. No one's calling and no one's purpose is the same, so no one's pruning is gonna be the same. But I wanna hear from you guys, the people at home. Where is God pruning you right now? Where is God taking you? What is he preparing you for? And what does that look like? Drop a comment below if God's got you in the valley right now. But of course, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be updated.
How to fight backing up so that the other guy doesn't want to come after you. Then you gotta show him all over again.